A tube of superglue. I have no interest in flowers, impermanent things. I think he'd notice if I tried to pull the... That's not going to help. I don't think she'd want... I think I will take the scissors. I may need them. A card from my father. He sends one at Christmas as well. His second wife was never a fan of mine, so this is the extent of our communication. I really don't need to carry it with... They were a gift from Gretchen. There's a message there, I think. I think he'd notice if I tried to pull the... I need to repair the VIP badge first. I cut the lanyard and it needs to be fixed. This superglue should be able to mend the lanyard.
Can I help you?
I'd like to get into the VIP tent. I have a badge.
Your name, sir?
Rector. Malachi Rector.
I'm sorry, but you're not on my list.
But I have a badge.
I'm sorry, sir, but we have heightened security at this event. I can't let you in unless you have a badge and your name is on my list.
How irritating.
Congresswoman Smythe. My phone says this is Malachi Rector, but surely it's mistaken.
I've been traveling as usual. How are you?
Wonderful. Are you in New York? Any chance you can get that rifle appraised for me? I'm sure Gretchen explained why it's urgent.
It's already done. I don't know where you found it, but the rifle is an 1876 Winchester custom designed for Teddy Roosevelt. It's very likely it was in his possession and was sold off after his death.
Oh, Malachi, that's incredible. Henry will be over the moon. I can't thank you enough for this.
Actually, you can.
Uh-oh.
Senator Markham is speaking at Bethesda Square today. I'd like to meet him, but I can't get into the VIP tent. I thought you could help.
Well, I sent the senator's staff a list of people who should be on the VIP list. I can add your name and send an update, but I can't get you a badge. I don't have any.
Get me on the list if you will. I'll figure out the rest.
Consider it done. I didn't realize you had an interest in politics.
I don't. But thank you for the favor. Goodbye. Senator Stephen Markham. He certainly seems to be popular with the crowd. Maybe I'm imagining a connection between Markham and Bianca Cardolo when none exists, but I have to be sure. The statue on the fountain is of a female angel, that is to say, a purely mythical creature. Senator Markham has drawn quite the crowd. I can't imagine he has anything new to say, but then I'm not fond of politicians.
Can I help you?
I'd like to get into the VIP tent. My name should be on the list. Malachi Rector.
Yes, I have you on my list, Mr. Rector. And I see you're wearing a VIP badge. Go on in, sir.
Thank you.
Senator Martin, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Nice to meet you. Thank you for your support. Senator Markham, nice to...
I agreed to meet Gretchen at Cherries on Top across from the antique store. I wonder what she wants to talk to me about, other than having my liver with a nice Chianti. Hey, at least it's not a long commute to the gym. Jump ropes. They're good for cardio. This is almost like a professional gym. The mirror's a nice touch, or just creepy. Is that an elliptical? Awesome! I put a few of my things in there. I have no idea how long I'll be staying. Those prints are as modern as the furniture in this place. The daybed is comfortable enough. God knows I've slept in worse places. My backpack. That thing has been everywhere with me. That's my wallet. It's a small grappling hook. You know the Boy Scout motto, be prepared. I don't need that hook for anything at the moment. My knife. I'll leave the knife here for now. I won't need it walking around Manhattan. At least, I hope not. I don't really know Rector well enough to ask if I can use his stuff. Scratch that. I do know him well enough, and I'd rather not ask. I don't really know Rector. Scratch that. A balcony. Nice. That balcony must be on the master bedroom. Nice. Rector must have serious cash to afford a place like this. Check out that view. For a guy that sells antiques for a living, this apartment is weirdly modern. That's the longest ass coffee table I've ever seen. It must be at least 6 feet. For a guy that sells antiques for a living, this apartment is weirdly modern. Christ, that kitchen belongs in a magazine. A bit sterile, though. That's the boss's room. He hasn't invited me in, so I should stay out. My coat. It doesn't exactly look like it belongs in digs like this, does it? It's warm. I don't think I'll need my jacket tonight. They're closed. I'm not interested in the news. In the army, we saw the real story behind the bullshit. Kinda turned me off the talking heads. Flowers. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to butter Gretchen up. She's a little scary. Certainly is a wide selection. I wouldn't mind getting something for Gretchen, but I have no idea what. Hello.
Hello. Can I help you choose some flowers?
Sure. I'm looking for something that says, I know you dislike me, but please don't kill me in my sleep.
A long-stemmed red rose will make any woman happy to see you. The price is $10.
I'll take that long-stemmed rose.
Good luck.
Those lights make me feel like I'm in a planetarium. I think the big one is Jupiter. They look like they're having fun. That's the kind of dance floor that should come with a warning label for seizures. A curved bar made out of marble and glass. That would last for about 2 hours in the Middle East. The bartender looks friendly enough. It looks like Gretchen already bought us drinks. Great. I'm glad she got me a beer. I need to stay off the hard stuff tonight. She's well groomed, isn't she? I like the way the light glints off her claws. Evening.
Hello, David.
I got you something.
A rose. I'm impressed. You know how to treat a girl.
My mama raised me, right? So, you said you wanted to, fill me in.
I do. I got you a beer. Hope that's all right.
Perfect. Thanks. Looks like you already have a drink. Can I buy you another?
Thank you, but I think I'd better keep my head.
Sounds like a plan to me. So, tell me about Gretchen Stern.
Deep subject. What do you want to know?
What's your background?
I have a master's in art history. You?
I got training in all sorts of things in the military. Not sure how much of it will be useful in real life.
I guess that depends on whether you hope to invade any small countries.
What do you do besides work?
I belong to a racquetball league.
So you like to smash things.
It relieves the tension. I don't suppose you have a better idea.
I've heard meditation is good for that.
Right.
Do you have family in New York?
No, my parents live in Connecticut.
Must get a bit lonely.
In the city? Hardly.
How long have you worked for Rector Antiques?
Long enough. 5 years.
I take it you run the shop while Mr. Rector travels?
I do everything while Mr. Rector travels, which is always.
I can see why he'd be loath to go away. You wanted to talk to me about Malachi?
Yes. Be careful. He'll break your heart.
Gretchen, I'm his bodyguard.
Maybe, but people fall in love with him. That's the way it works. He's gorgeous, he's brilliant, and he's aloof. It makes you itch to break through those defenses.
I'm not the itchy type.
Good, because there's nothing behind those defenses. He doesn't have friends, he doesn't have relationships. He doesn't trust anyone, not even me, and I've been managing his shop for 5 years.
I wonder why. It's not like you'd go behind his back or anything.
I'm trying to do you a favor.
I suppose you're speaking from experience. Did you two have something?
One time. It's one of his rules. If you're lucky and you catch him at a weak moment, you might get once. He tells you that up front, and you think he doesn't mean it, or you'll be able to change his mind. He never breaks his rules. I've seen some of the most beautiful women in the world, famous women, walk into that shop and scream at him for walking away. It's like he's made out of stone.
Look, his personal life is none of my business. He's my employer.
I'm glad to hear you say that. So, you're straight then?
My personal life is none of your business either. Well, it's been special. I should really get back.
Give Malachi my regards.
Sure. See you around. Ah! Sounds like Rector's being attacked. It's coming from his room. Damn it! This door is like Fort Knox. I'll have to find another way in there. Tossing the hook up there by itself won't help. There's nothing in my jacket that... I don't have time for that right now. I don't have time for... Kitchen knives. Not the best. I have my own knife. It's much... That single rope isn't long enough to reach. That single rope... There, that'll work. It's too far away to jump. This rope and hook will help me climb, but it can't entirely hold my weight. I need something to bridge the gap.